everybody, I'm back. I'm sure many of you thought I had left the planet. I just have been trying the elimination diet. I started in June 1st and did it strong for about a month and a half, and then I got really frustrated because I wasn't seeing the results that I wanted for the amount of effort and suffering that I was experiencing. So actually probably about a week ago I just decided, you know what, I'm just gonna go back to the vegan diet, regular vegan diet. And I do know several foods that are trigger foods for me, and so in that way it was helpful, the elimination diet. But the problem with me is that I really like simplicity. So when I only have a limited amount of foods that I can eat, I couldn't really get creative, and so I started eating the same thing like for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Not necessarily, but for example, quinoa. Quinoa didn't affect me, so I started eating quinoa for breakfast with like blueberries and cinnamon. Actually just blueberries for a while because I hadn't tested cinnamon yet. Then for lunch I would have quinoa and spinach, you know, and maybe some nutritional yeast when I tested it. And, you know, it was just getting so boring, so boring, and like mentally painful because I enjoy eating and I really wanted to eat. I was losing a lot of weight, I had low energy, and so that's why, you know, about a week or two ago I just decided I'm going to go back to eating the way I eat and just still watch when my symptoms come up and just handle it that way, because that's partially why I haven't been making videos, because the reason I'm making these videos is to encourage people and to show them how easy it is and how they can take control of their health. Well, I couldn't really make those while I was feeling like crap. And so that's why it's been a while. But I'm here to tell you that I'm back, and I actually decided to make this video today because Brian Murphy on YouTube was asking a question about the elimination diet. And he actually has been a vegan for 3 months, mainly following the Dr. McDougall plan, and has been now experiencing some RA symptoms, you know, that he hadn't really experienced before. So I wanted to address that because a lot of the foods that are staples in the Dr. McDougall plan are really hurt me during the elimination diet. And that's another reason why I didn't really make videos, because I was, you know, so strong with the Dr. McDougall plan, and yet those are the foods that are hurting me. So this is just a journey, and obviously I'm learning a lot. So to answer Brian's question, you know, it's different for every person, and I know that from other people who have followed the elimination diet. One lady even said rice and carrots were problem foods for her. For me, it's hard to tell because I was still taking 2 milligrams of prednisone, so I don't feel like it's an accurate, you know, description. Like some foods that maybe only cause a small flare-up, maybe they weren't able to be detected because I had the 2 milligrams of prednisone. At the same time, which it's crazy because it's a cycle, you know. With rheumatoid arthritis, I'm going to go ahead and explain, this is a little scientific, but a lot of people who have autoimmune illnesses have a leaky gut. And that's what I believe I have, although I haven't been tested, and my doctor believes that there's no correlation between my RA and leaky gut, but I think that's what I have. And prednisone makes it worse. So in my mind, what I think it's happening is there's just a cycle, you know. I feel pain, then I take the 2 milligrams of prednisone, then that creates a leakier gut, and so proteins enter the system that shouldn't come in. The body creates antibodies and they attach to the joints and create inflammation, and there's the arthritis that continues. So while I'm not continuing the elimination diet, I believe 100% in that food is my medicine still, 100%. It's just that health for me is a holistic approach. And while I'm trying to get healthier with my rheumatoid arthritis, I was losing a lot of weight. I had no energy. I was upset because of the limited amount of foods that I could eat. And so that was creating stress, which I know also affects arthritis. So I just decided I'm not gonna do it. I already learned several foods that are triggers, and I will share those with you in a little bit. But I just want to make sure that you know every person is different. I mean, there's hundreds of thousands of success stories with simply going vegan and following like the basic Dr. McDougall plan, and they're perfectly fine. Then and those people could have been diagnosed, a year before they decided to go vegan. So there wasn't enough time for their body to get, their gut specifically, to get deteriorated with all the medication and all that. So that's my theory on that. Then there's people who eliminated wheat or gluten and they got better. There's people who eliminated corn and they got better. So they did the basic Dr. McDougall plan, vegan plan, and then they took off wheat or corn or something, and then it was fine. Well, for me, I've eliminated all animal products, vegan, completely vegan, gluten-free, corn-free. Now, let me get ready to tell you all the trigger foods that I found, which is pretty sad. Rice, which is brown rice and white rice. Potatoes, so sad. Lentils, which, I mean, all my favorite foods. Lentils. Now you can see why I was depressed and upset. There's a possibility that nutritional yeast may also be, affecting me. Corn. And so I just, there are so many foods that I wanted to try. For one example was tabbouleh. I really was craving some tabbouleh. Well, I hadn't tried cucumber yet. I hadn't tried tomato yet. I hadn't tried lemon yet. So I didn't want to wait that long to eat something that I was really craving. So I just, just so you guys know, I'm going back to vegan diet, normal vegan diet, gluten-free, and obviously without all the foods that I clearly know affect me, but I am going to eat all the other foods and just monitor to see if they are affecting me or not, because ultimately there's more to health than just my arthritis, and there's mental health, there's physical health, there's I see health as a holistic concept. And so if I continued doing the elimination diet and being frustrated, and I felt like that created stress, and we know stress can also hurt your gut and your immune system and everything. So I feel much better now. So I hope that was a good overview of the elimination diet. I think that for some people it works great, but I don't want to tell you that it does, or pretend like I've been following it or anything, because it was really, really hard for me. So it's just a journey, and I know that my RA is caused by food. It's just going to be a matter of time, and it can take years to heal my gut, because I've been taking toxic medication for 13 years now. So it's like I have to know that my body's going to take a long time to heal itself. So my message to you is that if you were recently diagnosed, take action. I mean, how awesome would it be if all you have to do is go vegan? I know that sounds like a lot of work, but it's really simple compared to what I've been through. And so what if that's all you have to do, you know? Or what if all you have to do is give up corn, or, you know, go vegan and give up corn? So I encourage you to go ahead and try what works for you, you know? And as always, guys, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you know anybody who's struggling with an autoimmune disease and they need encouragement, I don't know how encouraging this video is, but at least they can see that, you know, it's a journey. I'm doing a lot better than I was a year ago, and it's almost my year anniversary of being vegan. But I'm doing a lot better. I mean, I'm taking 3 milligrams less of prednisone and a lot less flare-ups, a lot more energy. I feel healthier and happier. So still, I want to encourage people to go into a plant-based lifestyle. I just want to be real with you in terms of my experience and, you know, just what the journey I'm going through really is. So I love you guys. I hope that you have a healthy Sunday. Bye.